Hey guys, we're going to go through a quick tutorial to show you how simple and easy it is to create a listing for a wedding service provider on ihearweddingbells.coza. So in order to get started, you'll see a menu item at the top, list your service. If you hover over that and you click on how it works, it will take you across to this page. So this page is here just to detail a little bit about what I Hear Wedding Bells is about, why to sign up with I Hear Wedding Bells, and a brief text description about how to create a listing. Now, because I'm showing you the video, this may not be relevant to you right now, but please feel free to come back to this page at a later stage and get some information about I Hear Wedding Bells. We're going to go ahead and click Get Started with your free trial. Once you've done that, it's going to lead you to this page, find the plan that's right for you. Now, what this page details is the different types of packages that I Hear Wedding Bells have for every type of wedding service provider, whether it's a big venue that can host 400 people, or it's just a one-man photographer that needs a smaller package and doesn't necessarily have as a big budget. So I Hear Wedding Bells is catering for all types of service providers. So currently you can see there's a limited time offer for an extended free trial. This specific offer is ending really soon. However, I Hear Wedding Bells does offer various different free trials and extended periods and promotions at different stages. So always look back and see what type of offers are running at any given stage. So this extended free trial has three products that are on offer at the moment. There's your uncle's Beamer, a spacious vintage, and the horse-drawn cart. Now each of these packages are catered for a slightly different wedding service provider. A spacious vintage package has a key differentiator on the top there, and that is to be featured above other listings. Now what that means is when a bride or groom or someone from the bridal party goes and searches for, let's say for example, a photographer, if you want to be ahead of the other photographers and you want to show at the top of that listing area or that search criteria, this is the package for you. If you want to go one step further and not only be a featured listing above others when that search criteria is looked for, but you also want to have rolling advertising throughout the site, then the horse-drawn cart is the package that you are looking for. Now these packages may change from time to time, but for now we're going to go ahead and create a spacious vintage package. So let's go ahead and click the Get Started Now button. Once we've clicked that button, we'll get to where the magic starts to happen. Now on this page, this is where we start adding all the wedding supplier information that is relevant to you. This is the details of your services, some gallery or portfolio items, cover images, social media handles, any way the bridal party will be able to get in touch with you, etc., etc. So I've already created an account. You may have created an account as well. If not, you will be able to create an account right here by adding a username and password. I've already added my information, but go ahead and add all your information that's relevant to you in this section. I just want to touch on a few important points. One is location. So location is extremely important to try be as accurate as possible. Because the website makes use of really useful geolocation services, you want to try and be as close to an accurate address as possible. If you are a mobile operator and you don't necessarily operate out of a premises, try to be as accurate as possible with regards to a suburb or a street. And the reason for this is when a bridal party person starts searching for services, it's going to try geolocate to the closest service providers. Now, if you say, for example, select just Johannesburg, that is likely to geolocate you to Johannesburg CBD and not necessarily your mobile area. So just be cognizant of that when creating your listing. The second thing is your wedding service provider category. Now, Wedding service provider categories are really key for when bridal party people are searching for a specific supplier. Now, if you decide to choose a specific category, just make sure that you add the details of that category in the information that you provide below. We don't want a situation where a bride or groom comes onto the site and finds, let's say for example, we'll use the same example, a photographer, but in the details of service, that information is not necessarily detailed well enough for the bridal party. So if you select a specific category, make sure you give as much detail as possible in the sections below. The third thing is the listing tags. Now, listing tags are kind of like hashtags, but also with a bit of extra information. So what makes you different from your competition? So in this example, for wedding websites, domain name offers wedding websites that have biographies, countdown timers, galleries, registry integration, and RSVP. So it's very important for that information to be shown and kind of gives a little bit of a differentiation compared to perhaps some other wedding website creators. Then you'll obviously have to add your hours of operation, your company logo, your cover image, and the fourth key aspect is your gallery images. So gallery images are really key, especially for those types of suppliers that have any type of visual aspect that needs to be shown off. So your flower and decor suppliers, your photographers, your venues, you really need to make sure that you maximize on the number of imagery and images that you put up in this section. Then we get to another key aspect, and that is the details of your service. So whatever categories you have selected earlier on, please make sure that you detail them as much as possible in this area, just so the bride or groom or bridal party get as much information as possible about your listing. Now, we recommend between 200 and 300 words, and this is also important because from a Google natural ranking perspective, we want to also make sure that you get some exposure the way Google index I Hear Wedding Bells in general. So just make sure that you try and add as detailed information as possible. Then you can go ahead and add the rest of your information with regards to your contact information and your social media handles. Once you finish that, you can go ahead and click You Are Not a Robot and click the Continue button. Now this will lead us to the checkout area. Now this checkout area is specifically for all your business related information. Where do you want to be invoiced on a month-to-month basis? Who is the invoice being generated to? And it's very key to know that you have to go through this process even if you are still on a free trial period. So what you'll do is you can enter a coupon code if you have been provided with a specific coupon code. If not, just make sure all your billing information is correct, and right near the lower part of the page you will see the details of the order that you're about to check out with. And a key bit of information is right over here. It'll say exactly when your first payment will be due. So if you're on a free trial, you will get a free trial period, and you'll also get the rest of the current month free as well. So this is just to keep in mind when your first payment will go off. Once you're happy with that, you can go ahead and check that you have read and agreed to the website terms and conditions. Please read the terms and conditions, and it's just a link that will take you to the page. And once you're happy with that, you can click the Sign Up Now button. So the Sign Up Now button is going to take you ahead to PayFast. Now, you may see two different screens when you go to PayFast. You may see a screen that has a section over here, and we're specifically looking at the right-hand side of the screen. It is either going to have a login section, and what this means is that the email address that you have put in your billing information has registered with PayFast, that you actually have an account with PayFast. So it's asking you to sign in with your account. If you can't remember your PayFast password, go ahead and click the Forgot Password button over here. If you do remember your password, enter your password, and continue with payment. Okay, just so you know, the forgot password page looks something like this, and it's a very simple process to reset your password and get it all active again. If you don't see this page when you go to PayFast, you will see this page. Now, this is a simple area where you can enter your card information, and once you've entered your card information, your bank then may ask you for a one-time PIN or some authentication, and you can then go ahead and process payment. Now, it's very important to know that you are currently being processed for 0 rands. Your first payment will only kick in place as per your checkout date. Once you click pay, please make sure that you don't close any pages. The processing needs to happen on PayFast, and then it will redirect you back to your I Hear Wedding Bells dashboard, and you will have a section now that you can go into your dashboard and view your listings, manage your accounts, view the stats on your listings, etc. If you have any questions whatsoever, please know that we have an FAQ section, as you can see here. We also have a support area where you can log tickets. We also have a chat service that's available for you if you're stuck with any of this process at any point in time. We look forward to this wonderful journey with you.